Meanwhile, President Trump says he will be sending troops to Portland, Oregon, as it deals with anti-ICE protests there. And demonstrators have targeted an immigration facility on a near daily basis over the past several weeks. Mostly peaceful, but some have devolved into violent clashes. And this is the latest move that tests the boundaries of the president's authority to deploy the military on American cities. NewsNation correspondent Hannah Brandt live at the White House tonight. And Hannah, what are we learning on this?
Natasha, President Trump is expanding his use of the military to handle domestic issues, now saying he's authorizing full force in Portland, Oregon. He announced that plan on Truth Social earlier today, saying he's directing his War Secretary, Pete Hegseth, to send in troops to protect war-ravaged Portland, as he calls it, and, quote, any of our ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other domestic terrorists. Also adding that he's authorizing, quote, full force if necessary. Now, the White House has not provided any details about when or how troops would be deployed, and the Pentagon didn't share any specifics either. In a statement to NewsNation, a spokesman only saying, quote, we stand ready to mobilize U.S. military personnel in support of DHS operations in Portland at the president's direction. But the president has been critical of Portland for a while, mentioning just this week in the Oval Office that he believes the people protesting in the city are paid professionals.
We're going to get out there and we're going to do a pretty big number of those people in Portland that are doing that. They're professional agitators and anarchists.
And Attorney General Pam Bondi slammed protests at ICE facilities across the country in a video post of her own today, mentioning Chicago, Portland, and Los Angeles, and promising a federal crackdown.
These are not peaceful protests. These are coordinated attacks by radical extremists, and they end now. Anyone who threatens or assaults our federal officers will be arrested and charged federally, not in some liberal state court. Same goes for anyone who's funding and aiding these extremists. You will be dismantled brick by brick.
The Department of Homeland Security telling NewsNation it's already made dozens of arrests of what they call Antifa-aligned left-wing violent extremists, and that includes arrests in Portland. The governor of Oregon does say she plans to keep an open line of communication with the White House, but President Trump has also suggested he might be sending troops into Memphis and Chicago very soon, Natasha.
I appreciate you monitoring that. Hannah Brandt, live at the White House tonight. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.